And here's a big news break coming in from pole-bound Punjab. Chief Minister Charanjit Singh Channi's nephew has been arrested in an illegal sand mining case. Bhupendra Singh, who was raided recently, has been taken into custody by the Enforcement Directorate. After being grilled for 8 hours by the Enforcement Directorate, Chief Minister Channi's kin has been arrested. The ED, in fact, will be questioning Bhupendra Singh and his two close associates about the source of cash that's been seized after raids. All three, in fact, are also under the scanner in a money laundering probe revolving around illegal sand mining. A few weeks back is when this particular news break had come in that Bhupendra Singh was under the scanner of the Enforcement Directorate in an illegal sand mining case. Expect this to rock the state of Punjab. With weeks to go for polls, there's no doubt that the Congress is going to claim that this is a political attack on them and that the ED is acting at the behest of the BJP. Munish Pandey is joining us with more details on this. Munish, good morning. Big news break that's coming in of Bhupendra Singh being taken into custody. What is the kind of evidence that the Enforcement Directorate has gathered so far against Chief Minister Channi's nephew?
Yeah, well, Akshita, what we have been given to understand is that last night, after long hour of questioning, Bhupendra Singh, the nephew of Punjab Chief Minister, was placed under arrest by the Enforcement Directorate. Today he will be produced before the court. Now on 19th of January, the Enforcement Directorate had conducted searches at several places. More than 10 crore in cash was seized and 7.9 crore was seized from the residence of Bhupendra Singh. Now what ED claims that during the investigation they found that the company which was floated by Bhupendra Singh was given contracts worth crores of rupees, but the financial status of the company was not in a position to take those contracts. But using his influence, he got the contracts, and that is why he has been placed under arrest. Now, after the arrest, Punjab Chief Minister has taken a press conference also, and he has alleged at that point of time that the Enforcement Directorate is working on behest of the Bharatiya Janata Party and Centre, and Bhupendra Singh was not named in the FIR which was lodged in 2018, on the basis of which the ED started their own investigation. Now, as far as ED is concerned, I spoke to officials, and the officials are claiming that this is not a political case. They were investigating, and after investigation they have arrested Honey in connection with this case. But as you mentioned rightly, this is going to have far-reaching political implications, because the assembly elections are just few days before the assembly elections. This has taken place.
All right, Munish, thank you for joining us with those details. We're tracking the story very closely, and the reactions that come in, rest assured this is going to in fact shake up the ground in pole-bound Punjab, as the Congress will latch on to this to claim that the ED is working at the behest of the BJP and is targeting Chief Minister Channi's relative.